Okay. 2 days ago, I posted a video talking about why we should be able to, why we should allow ourselves to expect more from Season of Discovery and its development. And Blizzard, within 24 hours, decided to really hammer home my point, which was they're being lazy. They're a billion-dollar company. They can do better than this. It's unhealthy that they're not doing better than this. And then we cut to classic era and hardcore patch notes, because what people found yesterday during the big patch day, where we started to see some changes, like we had the book vendor being inserted in Stormwind and in Ogrimmar, I believe. That also happened on classic era and hardcore servers. So paladins were able to get Divine Steed, which I believe is a Legion spell, I think. In classic era, you're able to pick that up, and people played around with it. Easy to find stuff on YouTube to see that. And then Blizzard have sort of, well, they managed to try and turn it into something that's that looked intentional or was intentional. So they're saying that the new guild user interface that we all hate, that isn't good for anything, that has made me spend a lot less time looking at my guildies and who's online, because it's just confusing and annoying to someone who doesn't play. I'm assuming it comes from retail or Cataclysm or whatever it is. So this is probably what they wanted in there. But unfortunately, they also inserted quests and abilities from Season of Discovery to be unintentionally present in Classic Era. And then they made some changes to Rallying Cry and Warchief's Blessing. Apparently, Thrall goes on a 6-hour vacation once you hand in something. I don't play Horde. I wouldn't know about this. So, the issue here is that, as I said before, Blizzard is lazy. They are super lazy. They're not assigning the manpower, and they're not giving them the resources that they need in order to make Season of Discovery the success that it has the potential to be. And that is why we should be allowed, and we should consider ourselves encouraged to engage more with this debate. Not whine ceaselessly, but tell them that we expect more from them, because the classic era team is not being given the resources that they need to not make insane and stupid fuck-ups like this one, right? Like, why would you have Divine Steed in classic era? That's such a dumb change. And like I said in my last video, the problem is that they are shackling the Season of Discovery development cycle by having it run on the same core as classic era. Now, the reason why they don't branch off this coding project is clearly that they can't do it. They can't start to make that work. And that tells me that it must be a manpower issue. Like, Blizzard, a billion-dollar company, is making some ridiculous changes that breaks the tier 0.5 questline on Era, because they can't unshackle or untether the link between Classic Era and Season of Discovery. And as one guy on Reddit says, I get the sense these changes were initially unintended, but they don't really know how to fix, so they're rolling with it. Great. I mean, fine. But have one look at how this was received, and it's kind of nice on EU. If you take a look at the US forums, you'll see something else. I'm not going to put that on the screen, but go enjoy it yourself if you want to. I mean, people are saying, like, sad seeing you destroy our well-preserved classic. I never write on forums. You have to revert these changes. The new guild tab is awful. I think we all agree on that. Amazing work, Blizzard. Yeah, I mean, people are getting the sense that this is just lazy. And like I said in my last video, it is lazy. It is stupid that this billion-dollar company thinks that they can get away with putting in minimal effort for something that so many people are engaging with. And I understand that what Blizzard really wants to do is to become like mobile developers who do absolutely nothing and rake in millions and millions of dollars, but they're not, okay? They're not. And we should not accept that they want to treat us this way. We really shouldn't. Like, you have to tell them that this is not okay, that they should hire more people for the classic development team so that they don't make fuck-ups like this one. This is so stupid, and the whole reason that this is stupid is that we've known since Phase 1. I've been talking about this since Phase 1. Haven't made videos about it, but I have been talking about it since Phase 1. It's the reason why we can't have talent changes. I said in my last video as well. Talent changes are not in Season of Discovery properly. They're making small little tweaks here and there that they can get away with without branching off the core from the classic era core. And that's why we can't have talent changes, which we absolutely should have. We should have talent changes to go along with the runes. And I discuss it in more detail in the last video. I'll link it in the description. But that's all for now. I mean, it's nice that Blizzard takes the time out of their day to vindicate all that I said in what, 24 hours from when I posted the video. Not 24 hours. It was less than a whole day. But I mean, this is shameful stuff, Blizzard. You can do better than this. Come on. Let's see better. Spend some of the inordinate amount of money that we have given you over the years on providing an experience for us that you say that you want to provide for us. Instead of just saying it, let's see it. Put in the work. Come on. Stop being lazy.